a latch key kid, because his childhood home had 2 front doors. Adam Carolla.
Yeah, get it on. Got to get on the truth. Get on the minute you get it on. Thanks for tuning in. Love that about you. Excited to speak to Kyle Dunnigan today, and Godfrey's going to come in, so we are loaded for bear. Kyle is playing my son in the Mr. Birchum series, which is going to premiere May 12th exclusively on Daily Wire, and you can join in and watch it at dailywire.com. Kyle.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing my son. Appreciate it.
It was a true honor. You're kind of an abusive dad a little bit, but it was still an honor.
Yeah.
There's some rage there.
Well,
really.
You know, I was watching the movie last night about the Venus and Serena and their dad and King Richard, right?
Yeah.
And that guy kind of ruled with an iron fist. But also it was effective. And also it's kind of what they needed, because it's like 5 girls growing up in Compton. And that guy had a tight leash on everyone. And then everyone turned out to be the head of their class and off to college and Wimbledon and everything else. So it's kind of effective. I know people don't really like the part where the dad's the dad. Can't do that anymore, but it's tried and true, and it's super effective for kids. Although you're now, so, you know, I always think about it like, if you said my grandparents, I always think about my poor grandfather who stayed at home and my grandmother went to work. And it was understood that it was his job to cook and clean and take care of the house and work at the house, because she was out working at the VA in Westwood. If he had said to her, you know, if she called him at 5 o'clock, said, I'm leaving work, what's for dinner? And he said, I don't know, pick up some Chinese on the way home. That would have been a big fucking deal back then, because he wasn't working. He was at home. He was supposed to provide that. If you said that now, if you said to a woman, hey, I'm working all day, so have the meal ready when I come home, and I'm not picking up Chinese, by the way. Why should I work all day and then buy food? I'm going to work all day and you cook food because that's what you need to do to contribute. You would be a fucking heretic. And that's, and but I don't sign off on that. It worked for my grandparents. My grandfather knew he didn't work, so he had to take care of the home. And my grandmother did work, and she didn't want to work, and she was gone all fucking day, and he had to have food ready. I don't know why that's a bizarre thought in 2024, and I don't think it's helping women. That's what I'm saying.
I've had that argument many times. I bring that up. Whoever it is, man or the woman working, the other person needs to make a sandwich. If they're not working, they need the partnership. You got to have your end of the deal, right? I always bring that up, and I get yelled at, but I believe that.
We can do it this way. Can't we do math on stuff? Like, let's just say all the students at the college or the University of Columbia were out protesting against black people. Don't you think we'd put an end to this pretty fast? And don't you think there'd be some people getting fired from their faculty jobs and things like that? Like, wouldn't it end immediately? Right. If they're just protesting against Hispanics or Asians or blacks or women or lesbians or something, right? All right. So there's a math that can be done. And the math is you just reverse the circumstances. You go, all right, what's your circumstance? Well, you would be a heretic if Kyle Dunnigan married a successful woman. Let's just say she plays my wife in the movie, Megyn Kelly in the series.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Very successful.
Very successful. Megyn Kelly
Rich.
is like certified, can practice law in like 3 different states. She's a lawyer. Okay. But she makes a lot of money. If somebody said, who's she married to? Kyle Dunnigan. What's Kyle Dunnigan do? Nothing. What do you mean?
He's in the Adam Carolla cartoon.
Yeah, he hangs out. Well, does he well, then who's in charge of like cooking and cleaning and taking care of dinner and like all that? I don't know. See if Megan picks something up on her way back from the studio. It'd be like, well, then Kyle Dunnigan's a piece of shit, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
If we can do that math, then we can reverse that math.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. My
I
grandfather,
totally agree.
Laszlo Gorog, would have been a fucking barnacle on the ass of life if his thing was, I hang out all day and watch my shows, and you go off and go to work, and when it comes to dinner, we'll flip a coin. See if you pick something up on the way home. Okay.
Laszlo Gorag.
Laszlo Gorog.
Gorag, okay.
Real name.
Laszlo,
I would happily make Megan a sandwich, and I wouldn't complain.
Laszlo
And
Gorog. You know, I have difficulty communicating with people, Kyle. You know
You
that?
do? That's what you do for a living.
I know, but it's really difficult.
monologue.
And I talk to people, and I said to someone the other day, I said, you know, Laszlo Gorog had a kind of an interesting life, and it was sort of difficult because he was a playwright in Hungary, and he was celebrated a little bit. And then he came out here, and he wrote TV shows and movies and stuff like that. But all he's really known for out here is writing a schlocky B movie called The Mole People. And so it's this bittersweet thing where he's known for writing The Mole People. And I said, but he was nominated for an Academy Award, and all he's known for is writing The Mole People. And the person went, The Mole People got nominated for Academy Award? And I said, no. No, I'm saying it's a schlocky B movie. I'm saying he was nominated for other stuff,
But he's
known for this. No, The Mole People was not nominated. That we can rest assured of that.
But,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but by the way, going back to the dad's, like the Williams sisters' dad, do you think Will Smith, the reason he hit Chris Rock is he still was kind of in that role?
He's
Does
still
anyone
method?
mention that?
He was.
Yeah, because
he was a hard ass, and he was from the streets. You know what I mean? And
he was a hitter.
There was a time when he yelled at one of the coaches, "You keep my daughter's tennis balls out of your mouth." Remember, he yelled that. It didn't
He
make sense.
did?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I made that up.
I'm so gullible. I didn't see the movie.
Gullible is good. It means you're sweet.
It was
Kyle.
good acting.
Thank you.
Good. Okay.
No, there were little instances in that movie where he was yelling at somebody, and it sounded a lot like the guy who yelled at Chris Rock.
That's what he should have said. He said, I was too into that role.
Yeah.
That's how he could have possibly gotten out of that, maybe. Probably not.
But that's what he won the Academy Award for, right? Yeah, good movie. Okay, let me ask you and Chris this. Do you feel like there's too much of this in life, which is people kind of making you insane and wrong for no good reason? You know? All right, so let me explain.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
I was at an expensive steakhouse the other day, and the waitress came by, and there was a group of like 5 of us, and everyone ordered their drinks, right? And I said, I'll have a martini. And she said, straight up or on the rocks? And I said, oh, on the rocks? She said, yeah. I go, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. And she goes, yeah. A lot of people order it that way. And I was like, I don't think a lot of people order it that way. I think it's done. There's a way to answer the question where you go, yeah, I don't get too many of them, but I got to ask.
That's their answer.
That's fine. But what they do is they make you fucking insane because they go, a lot of people do it. And it's like a lot of people. So if I stand up right now and I walk to the fucking bar and I walk down the bar and I find everyone who's drinking a martini, and then I walk through the restaurant and I find everyone who's drinking a martini, would you say a lot of people were getting it on the rocks?
Because it's a different glass, too. So if that was the case, if you think of a martini glass, it could be either one. But yeah.
They always have to come back with a thing that makes you wrong. I just said, it's a surprise that someone would order it that way. And you can go, it's not traditional, but it happens every once in a while. But you go a lot, and then when people dig in and they start going, most people, and then you're like, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking. You're just making me wrong at this point.
Yeah.
I was innocently asking a question.
Yeah,
Yes,
I get there's a similar thing, but they'll go, once you win an argument, they won't go, oh, you were right about that point. What they do is they pivot to another point where they are right.
Yes.
Which drives me insane.
I hate
no,
that
we gotta
too.
go back because I won the thing.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I
We
agree.
need to celebrate that a little longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Kyle, I don't know if you saw Harvey Levin from TMZ, but he did a big sit down with Stallone. We were talking about it on this podcast.
Yeah, Stallone and Arnold.
And Arnold.
I forget. What did he say to me? I forgot. I have a bad memory.
No, you live in the moment. You're a little bit punch drunk, which is still better than being spunk drunk, Sly. I would argue.
Absolutely.
Would you rather
I was
be
that once in college, and I don't want to do that again.
Would you rather be punch drunk or spunk drunk?
Definitely punched.
Punch.
Definitely punched.
Okay. All right. He talked to Arnold and he talked to Sly about a rivalry, a big rivalry they used to have.
Oh,
Sort
yeah.
of
We had.
kind of admitting they're both douchebags, really, back in the day.
Yeah, we're both douchebags. Yeah.
Yeah, like they would keep a tally of like he killed 27 people in his movie, and so Arnold would be like, I got to kill 30 in mine. You know, stuff that only two giant idiots
Cool
would.
stuff.
But the rivalry fueled him.
The rivalry fueled him.
Yeah.
That's how we got.
We used to play gay chicken too in the 80s. You know what that is?
No.
We both take out our junk, on the front, and then just kind of waddle towards each other.
Right.
And the first one to stop is the gay chicken.
Oh,
lose?
really?
I never lost.
You never lost a game of gay
No,
chicken?
I go all the way up to the junk. Yep.
And did
never
you-
lost.
It's a better record than Rocky.
Was it just Schwarzenegger that you played gay chicken with, or did you do
No,
it?
just anybody who crossed me, I would challenge them, much like a duel with like Hamilton and those other guys with the wigs.
Right.
I would challenge them to a duel into a public area, and then I would waddle towards them with my member.
Yeah.
And I would go right. Yeah, all the way there. Never lost. Undefeated.
One of the quotes from the special was Sly saying whenever he would see Arnold, it was like bang, two alphas hitting. I didn't realize he meant literally.
Talking about gay chicken.
Bang. That's right.
I didn't know that. So you guys were bitter rivals, and you've played this with, I don't know, Mickey Rourke in the past.
Yep. Yes.
You've played it with all, maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme, like all the leading action guys.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, he plays a
Eastwood.
tough game of gay chicken.
Oh, who?
He
Van
did.
Damme?
Yeah, he plays a tough game.
What's
We'll
his?
be naked and I'll be up inside that man. He still will not step back down.
He won't stop.
Now
won't
he's just in the
stop.
hall doing the splits, and he's just waiting for everyone to come to him.
Let me
I
ask,
come up underneath.
in terms of techniques for gay chicken, does
Yeah.
one chub up a little bit, get a little blood flowing, or do we just leave it flaccid, or how do we do it?
You want to be intimidating right out of the gate. So I try to chub up as much as possible, to scare my opponent into submission. And a lot of times the sphincter will tighten up, which will be a disadvantage for them in gay chicken, yes.
All right, but gay chicken, just to be clear, you both face each other, right? One guy's not backing up, right?
Well, sometimes sometimes they try to run away, but I don't stop.
I mean,
I keep like, hey, I ain't gay chicken at all. You call me chicken?
so you're saying even when they turn and run, you keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
tackle
when it-
them and I take their pants out, yes, and we go all the way. And I
Oh,
never
that's
back
when it
down.
really gets
There's
gay.
no waving the white flag.
I
No,
did
sir.
not. God, I didn't know there was even a thing called gay chicken, but it's a big
Gay
part.
chicken.
It's a big part of your a big part of your career.
It's a big part of my life. I still do it. It's a
Ah.
big part of my life.
It's almost it's an initiation.
You ever-
to be an action star?
Did you do it with your brother back in the day?
Oh, yeah, me and Frank. That's what Frank taught me, gay chicken.
Oh, Frank taught you gay chicken?
Yeah, he was pretty good. But after a while, I became much better than him at this.
You ever run into a guy who actually is gay and you don't know it, and he's playing
they're the
gay
toughest.
chicken. Yeah, I'm saying he's
My
looking
goodness.
forward to this, right?
Those are really tough. You gotta go very, very far. You gotta really make love and the whole thing.
Wow, you are pot committed to gay chicken.
I'll date them for months on end until they back down
You
from
form
gay chicken.
relationships with
Now,
these
I
guys.
watch your reality show, and I see these guys
Yeah.
coming to date your daughter, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
watch it.
Right. And I haven't...
I don't want you. I don't want. Listen, you gotta make me a promise, all right? Mm-hmm. We're good friends, and my daughters are beautiful.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta promise me that you will never punch the munchkin to my baby girls. Will you make me that promise?
Yeah, that ship sailed about episode number 3, Sly. I'm sorry.
Oh,
We can't unring that bell. I didn't know at the time. I was just admiring the beauty of your daughter. So look, I won't tell you which one.
is it just one? All right, well, I got 2 others. Maybe just don't batter the purple-headed yogurt slinger.
I had to.
My other 2.
As a great Bobby Hollander said, I had to whip 5 on myself, you know. But
They're great.
But do you challenge when these young suitors start coming around trying to date your daughters? Do you challenge them to gay chicken?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to test the man to see if he's worthy. It's a very good indicator of a man.
Oh man,
That's how he plays the game.
and I bet your daughters, because I know my kids get embarrassed when I do stuff in front of them, and it's not even anything close to gay chicken. The running joke.
It's not embarrassing when you win.
No, I'm saying your daughters must protest a lot when they bring a new guy home and you want to play some gay chicken with them.
They do say, please don't play gay chicken with them. They do say that, yes.
I would assume that. So it was you and Schwarzenegger. Now everyone's getting a little bit older and mellowing out a little bit. There was quite a rivalry
I
with
heard
you
Arnold
two.
convinced
Yeah.
his agent to convince Sly to star in Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah,
That pissed me off.
that's what happened.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. Well, you thought so. What happened is Arnold convinced Sly to take the role by pretending he wanted the role. Right. So it's like getting someone to buy a handbag by going, "Oh, I want that handbag," and they go, "No, you can't. It's mine."
It's
But
Tom
you never
Sawyer
wanted it.
painting the fence and going, this
Tom
is
Sawyer.
a blast.
Godfrey has now made his way into the studio.
Hey, there he is.
A pity
There's
fool.
the man.
Rocket Balboa, you ain't the real champ.
Oh,
I always want to
buddy.
get you,
Hey,
Rocket
watch
Balboa.
it.
I'm gonna show you what a
Oh,
man
yeah.
is.
Come
I
on,
told you
let's play some gay chicken.
all
Come
the
on,
time. I don't know
Come on,
about your
gay
gay chicken. You can take
Come
your
on.
gay chicken, shove it up your ass.
Come on, take out your
That's
junk.
what I know.
Take out your junk. See,
A pity
take out that
fool.
junk. Play some gay chicken. See, come on.
Yeah,
I'm
come
not afraid
on.
of you.
Rocket 3.
Yeah.
We should have had another Rocket. It should have been. I should have beat you. I beat you good. Show you pain.
My grandma plays better gay chicken than this. Come on.
Stop stuttering, boy. I tell you, I'm gonna knock you
I
out,
ain't
boy.
stuttering
Rocking my
nothing.
ass.
Nothing. Come on. Come on.
Rocking my ass.
I saw, sadly, I saw Mr. T in a commercial recently.
It's
and I thought it was a guy doing Mr. T. I thought it was like a skinny white guy who put on a mohawk. I thought it was a guy who was doing a joke.
Because he's lean. He's like,
Yeah, I mean,
older.
look, he's 72 years old
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever, and he survived cancer. You can't be
Yeah.
Mr. T the whole time, but at a certain point, you got to change your outfit.
well,
Or your
Mr.
hair.
T defeated Mr. C. See, C was cancer.
Oh,
and so
that's right.
Mr. T said, "You got to go out my body," and so he left, and that's what happened.
You know where
I bet there's going to
America?
be a rematch.
You know where America and Stallone first saw Mr. T?
when? Oh, when they were tossing midgets and stuff?
They had, like, when they used to have
Small
ABC, like
people.
Wide World of Sports or
Yes.
whatever, they had a bar bouncer competition. And the bar bouncer competition is you had to, like, kick open a door,
Oh, right.
you know,
This is before Ninja Warriors?
yeah, run through the bar, like run around the
Yep,
bar,
yep.
like grab a keg or hay bale or something, like throw it out.
Yeah, yep.
Take a groupie and rape her in the bathroom.
Check a couple
Oh yeah.
IDs.
Oh, they edited some of that stuff out, but I was there.
Give me some, girl.
That's right.
Now.
Right. Go fuck some groupie in the bathroom, run back out, get on to the bar and ring a bell. and they would time you.
Right,
The
right.
world's best bar bouncers, and it was like some sort of it was a competition like grocery bagging or something. We're gonna find the best, And Mr. T wins the ABC Wide World of Sports bar bouncing competition, and I think Sly, you were watching that and went like, "Hey man,
That's right.
this guy's got it."
Wow.
You got the check the ID segment. He was very impressive with that part.
Oh yeah, check the ID.
One of the best.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm from Chicago, just like Godfrey is. Chicago.
that's right.
My name is Terrence. Mr. T stands for Terrence.
Terrence.
And I know his daughter is Erica Clark. She's a comedian. Erica.
Oh, really?
Yes, Erica Clark. Shout out to Erica Clark. That's my daughter. She tells jokes, and if she bomb, Daddy whoop her ass.
That's Mrs. T. Tell her I love her Bloody Mary mix next time.
Bloody Mary Gross. Mary
that-
Gross did that sketch from
really?
SNL.
I did not know
Don't
that.
show Adam a picture of your daughter, T, because he does some horrible things.
I might
He does
roll one out.
the 5-finger shuffle, this guy.
And that's when they put me
My
on the
baby
18.
girl, he did this.
I gotta tell you, the A Team,
18.
very watchable.
B.A. Baraka.
I love that.
Nobody talking about my mama.
You know what I love about the A Team? I love the through line.
Yes.
That Mr. T was scared to fly.
I don't want
right?
to fly no plane.
And they would always drug him, right?
Right.
And they'd be at the airport, and they'd go like, Mr. T. Oh no, they wouldn't be. B.A.
B.A.
We're getting on the airplane. He goes, "You know I ain't flying, fool." And then at some point, someone would hand him a glass, and he'd go, "Buttermilk, thanks." And he'd drink it down, and then he'd wake up on the plane and go, "What the hell happened?"
You tricked me.
Every episode, they'd fool him into getting on the plane, but he never caught on to the part where they were, "Look, buttermilk." Look, yes, they drug you, and then they put you on the plane.
Well, the story of Erica Clark, who told me about the stories of her dad, she was
That's
like,
Mr. T's daughter.
yeah, Erica Clark. She's Nicole. She's a comic.
Watch
She
it,
said,
watch it, Adam.
She said she was made. He was, because I think Sylvester Stallone wanted him back for like Expendables, and he was like, "No, he tricked me. He didn't pay me enough for that Rocket 3, so I'm not gonna go there. You made me look bad on Rocket 3, so now you want me to come on your little show? I ain't gonna come on. I'm not coming on Expendables till you have to pay me some money."
Oh,
and
really?
Steve Canal, isn't it Canal that wrote the A Team?
Yeah.
Canal or
Stephen
Cannell?
J. Canal.
Canal, he wanted him so badly, he paid him like in cash, like, "I want you on the A Team."
For the A Team.
Yeah, this is what, and his daughter met everybody, knew Hulk Hogan, knew all the guys when he was wrestling, so it's kind of wild.
DC Cab. I mean,
Cab.
Mr. T was as big as you could get for his, a 5-year period in Americana.
He was big. He had a cereal. He had a cartoon,
he had a
Mr. T, with the gymnastics team.
That's right. He had a cereal.
Yeah, he had a cereal, Mr. T cereal. I ate it.
I thought I'd get stronger.
Oh, really?
Didn't work. I just shit myself.
And also, he has the Mr. T's Commandment video, the song. Mr. T's Commandment, believe it, cause everything is true. I could talk all day, but the rest is up to you. Honor your mother and father. The Bible says it clear. If you break the rules, God help you, fool. You got Mr. T to fear.
He was religious. Wow.
That guy just won gay chicken.
All right. Now, does anyone... Godfrey, I don't know
Yes.
if you do a Schwarzenegger voice.
Yeah, for real, I do.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the big deal? Yeah, of course I do.
Well, give us a little sample.
Well,
No, I'm
what
kidding.
do you want me to say? Adam Carolla, it's a very good...
So Sly, maybe I'll be Harvey Levin, and then we got Sly
Yeah.
over there, and
Yeah.
Do you do a Harvey Levin?
I do a Harvey Levin.
Okay, do it. Do it. What are you wasting time? Let's go. Let's
Come
go.
on,
The
Harvey,
show.
let's go. What's your
It's a
question?
great
Shoot.
show. The show's
Shoot.
amazing.
You
two
got
are
two
the
kings up here.
You two are the Mount Rushmore of action film stars.
Nah, it's a lie. You're just as good as me. Both of us,
I'll
we're
bet.
terrible actors, and we just make lots of money.
Hey, who's
we do the same
terrible?
thing
Who's
all the
terrible?
time.
You're the one
No,
who
you do the
stinks.
same thing.
You
We have no
stink.
arc. There's no arc.
stink.
We don't have an arc. There's
I
no
should have won
arc.
an Oscar for Art Rocky.
They know you did, but
You
that was
tricked me.
lucky because no one else was there. That's why you're by yourself. Yeah.
You know what he means
And
when
my mom will shoot.
Sly.
Son of a bitch. What?
Sly.
What? Why?
Hold on. Let me just jump in as the mediator here. When he says arc, he's not talking about a boat that has animals on it, right? He's talking about a story
Yeah,
arc.
to it. two animals on it. And I didn't do nothing with that. I didn't even have a boat.
See, this is why I knew you'd be confused. Story arc. Talking about the arc of a story, Sly.
Hey,
Two gay chickens. Maybe two tapes on the ark.
All right, but you understand what his criticism is. It's not a boat with animals, right?
you're talking about boats in a Rocky movie make no sense. Guy doesn't got no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got some brains loose. That guy.
Well,
Making
listen,
me do Mama will shoot.
what are you talking about? Hey, I think we're the same. We're like twins. We're like parallel. Everything's parallel, you know.
You like cigars?
I love cigars. You're aficionado like me. We both smoke cigars. We both muscles.
word?
We got muscles.
But you're
We've
throwing
done that.
big words around. Aficionado, fish for nothing.
Hey, how about
I don't
official smoker? How
aficionado.
about that?
I don't aficionado nothing.
Well,
Get this guy out of my face.
Wow. Yeah, that's weird. Strange.
So
You're crazy.
who else beside the two? Because Mount Rushmore has 4 people on it.
Who?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who?
All right, I got to think about this for a second.
Who?
But
Name
point-
them.
There,
Who?
no, 2 more.
Other than me and him. Who?
I'm saying who? Is it Jackie Chan?
I kicked him off the mountain. No. Who? Me and him.
Oh,
Who?
it's a 2-man mountain?
That's it. Who? Get that gay chicken out of here. Me and him. Who?
Sly, anyone else on Mount Rushmore for you?
No.
Well, I'm
Who?
trying to think now. This is a good question because maybe we're talking about only in the 80s, or are you going up to
Action
today?
heroes. Maybe
Well,
All
action
time.
heroes.
It's all time.
It's
Oh,
all
time.
time.
Should
Yeah.
it be action heroes? No, it should be.
I think it needs to
Well,
be.
you know who I think it is? Because I just saw The Beekeeper, and Jason Statham definitely belongs on the mountain. So I'm going to switch up and talk about it right now.
Oh yeah, I heard The Beekeeper's a good movie.
No, it's a fucking good movie.
Oh,
And
it
I thought
is?
it was a beekeeper. Yeah.
I love that guy's
I'm
character.
very proud of it, you know. And I'll do a lot of action movies. And
Yeah.
I did Expendables with Rocky here.
That's right.
I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do a lot of jobs, you know, bank job, transporter,
Yeah,
beekeeper.
yeah, good wheelman. Good
Maybe
second story.
Shrek. Maybe you should put Shrek up
Shrek?
there.
Shrek. Why would you put Shrek up there?
Fucking hell.
What do you mean? The guy he was a very he battered people. He was a hero, much like myself. Shrek, me, Shrek, and Arnold.
I don't know.
You don't know what? What don't you know?
I don't think it can be an animated character like Underdog.
What animated? I'm talking about Shrek, not a cartoon. I'm talking about Shrek, the ogre.
Yeah,
the
but
Green
isn't
Man?
that a cartoon?
No, it's a real guy.
No.
Oh, it
He's
is.
a Shrek. Yeah, he's an ogre.
The animation's getting so good now.
That'd be a good fucking movie. I just come in and destroy Shrek.
Yeah.
Have Rocky and Shrek against me.
Whoa.
Beat both
I
of
still
them.
think
Someone
it's a
watch it.
cartoon. I don't think it's a dude.
It's
Agree
like
to
a
You might have
disagree.
to keep him to humans too.
Don't you think if Shrek was a real person, Sly, he'd be in one of the Expendables?
Well, that's why I respect the man.
Oh, I see. All right.
I respect him. He's staying in his lane, you know?
We have a Skechers commercial with Mr. T on it that
That's the one you've been saying.
does not look like. I thought it was a guy doing Mr. T, and made me feel old and sad. All right, let's see if we can watch.
Is he gonna
this.
break
Yeah,
through
that
the
doesn't
door?
look like him at all. That looks nothing like him.
That looks
Yeah.
like Jason Bateman.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
Did
Did you
what-
know there's no T in Skechers? Never has been and never will. What you talking about, Romo? T is always in Skechers. T and these Skechers slip-ins. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool have to touch his shoes to put them on. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who bends down to put on their shoes. I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins. See, Romo? T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Quit saying and start slipping, fool.
It made me sad. I don't know why.
He's not. He looks good,
Yeah,
but it's just like the
I've never-
muscles weren't there. And he's just
he
like,
looks good for a 71-year-old guy.
Yeah, he has 70s arms.
I've never seen a mohawk that was plugs. That's the first plugs mohawk I think I've ever seen.
I've never seen a plug mohawk or mullet. I'd like
Yeah.
to see a plug mullet and or mohawk.
That was very strange.
Yeah, Jason. So
He didn't have any muscles or nothing.
I
like
got to
that.
tell you, Sly, I love the Expendables. I enjoy that
thank you.
series. It's a
You have
lot,
good taste, you know?
lot of
You have good taste.
testosterone in that
That was
movie.
dope. That was dope. That was dope.
I actually wrote that blow-ups first, and then I went back and put a script in, a plot.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Bruce.
Maybe the reason you couldn't get Mr. T in the Expendables is because you had your own airplane and you flew everywhere. And maybe Mr. T wouldn't have been comfortable with that.
Fool.
I forgot about that.
Never get on a plane.
Has anyone ever counted how many fools he pities? That might be a fun stat. Because he pitied like 19 fools just in that commercial.
There was a lot of fool.
Yeah.
He looked like a fool saying a fool.
I love the A-Team.
Hey.
I love the A-Team because they roamed the L.A. underground.
Yes.
There is no underground in L.A. There's no subway back in this is 1982. You know what I mean? There was nothing below ground in L.A. There was zero underground.
Yes.
There are a couple of beats I like. They were one step ahead of the military police, right?
Yes.
And they were always trying to keep a low profile.
Yes.
But they lived on a cul-de-sac with a custom van and an orange Corvette, and there were 5 dudes. One of them was named Mr. T, who was covered with jewelry.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't have been anyone in their San Fernando Valley neighborhood who didn't know exactly where these guys lived. If the military police came sniffing around,
Yes.
they'd be like, oh, you mean the 5 dudes with the custom van and the Corvette and the one black guy with the chains? Yeah, they're down at the end of the cul-de-sac. Like, there's no more visible group than this group of guys. The van they chose was the most visible form of transportation. If they were smart, they'd get in a beige Camry, they'd tint the windows, they'd keep their heads down. They're doing burnouts in a custom van in the middle of the San Fernando Valley. Everybody would be coming after them. By the way, the military police wouldn't be coming after them.
Right.
The regular police would be coming after them, right?
If you need help and you're in trouble, just call.
That's right.
The A-Team. Right?
And
They were the
wouldn't.
village people of TV, in my opinion.
They really were. They really were. They were the village people of TV.
Name them all. There was Face,
Hannibal was the head
and
guy.
the Indian.
BJ.
And
BJ.
and the construction worker.
You know, I feel sorry for. I do feel sorry for the. You know, you got to feel sorry for is the brother in the Village People who wasn't gay.
Oh, the black dude?
The
lead
black
guy?
dude.
Oh, he
is-
wasn't gay?
That's
The
my
police
point.
guy?
That's my point. 40 years in, and you're like, he wasn't gay?
I thought
That's
he
my whole
was.
point. He's doing all the heavy lifting because he's the only guy who can sing in the band. He's doing all the singing. He's doing all the heavy lifting. He's doing all the work, and he's straight.
I didn't know.
And everyone thinks he's gay, and it's probably just favored nations. Like everyone's just getting paid the same in the band, even though the other ones are talentless, can't play an instrument, can't write a song, and can't sing.
I didn't know.
He's doing all the singing, and he's straight.
I thought, because it's
I didn't know they weren't singing.
Well, they weren't accomplished vocalists, is
But
what
I-
I'm
I-
saying.
I thought
the
they-
village people is the Milli Vanilli of
Milli Vanilli.
and then the Milli Vanilli is the A-Team of the TV. It's a circa.
Right.
Okay.
Only.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm told here that only the cowboy, ironically,
cowboy.
and the Indian came out as gay. The rest died of AIDS, but they never came out.
What was the Indian's name? Running Gay? Whoa.
The black guy's married to Felicia Rashad.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
That
Wait,
was.
no.
Was.
She really the lead?
Yeah.
So she's been married twice.
Married to
Ahmad
Cosby's wife.
So it's Ahmad Rashad and that guy.
Uh-huh.
Felicia Rashad was stunning.
Yes, she was.
And she was in The Beekeeper, too.
No way.
At the beginning of the movie, she's in Beekeeper. She takes care of me. She dies, and I go on a vengeance and beat the fuck out of everyone.
Was Ahmad Rashad, is that his Muslim name? And
Yes.
was he Sammy White, or is that another wide receiver
Sammy
for the
White.
Vikings back in the day?
I don't know. I remember Howard Cosell. Would
Howard
go,
Cosell,
Ahmad Rashad.
that was his greatest word.
Ahmad
He had
Rashad.
two good ones, right? He had Ahmad Rashad. That was a great Cosell, and the other one is also the quarterback for the Vikings. Fran Tarkington.
Oh.
You know what he would do? He'd
Where'd he
go,
go?
Sir Francis of Tarkington. That was an awesome name. Sir Francis of Tarkington.
And then that's incredible.
Yeah, and then Tarkington goes on to that. It's incredible. Ahmad Rashad was born Robert Earl Moore. All right.
Wow.
Sammy White was another wide receiver who played with him at the time, and I get him confused.
How about this?
Robert Earl Moore. December 14th, the Minnesota Vikings take the field.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Green Bay Packers.
John Facenda.
John Facenda. Oh, with the music.
His name was Robert Earl Moore, but changed it to Muslim.
You know what was the absolute best? You remember when Monday Night Football, when Howard Cosell would do the halftime highlights.
Oh, that was the greatest ever.
That was the best, right? He would do like a 20-second version of each game.
Yeah.
And he would do this thing where they'd go, but on the ensuing kickoff, Ahmad Rashad takes it one foot in the end zone. And they said he wasn't fast enough to play in the NFL, but don't tell him that. And he takes it all the way. The Vikings go on to win it. And then they go, but no, nullified, holding call. The Pack goes on to win it. And you'd be like, what just happened? What just happened? Yeah,
it was the greatest. They don't.
You want to know the worst day of my life? The worst day of my life was in 1994, 1995. Kevin and Bean, K-Rock morning show, went to New York for the MTV Awards. Me and Jimmy and Kevin and Bean and everybody. And we were broadcasting the entire week from the radio and television, TV and radio museum right in the middle of Manhattan.
Like 53rd
on the 53rd. Yeah, right in the middle. And we're up on the 7th floor, and we're alone in the building because we'd start at 9 or 6 in the morning, whatever the time difference, but we'd get there at 8 in the morning, and they didn't open until 2 or something. We'd have the whole building to ourselves.
Yeah.
And I was just doing a character. So I'd come in and do a little bit, and then I was kind of done. Right. If I wasn't going anywhere because Jimmy was there and Kevin and Bean was there, I didn't know New York or whatever. Yeah. So I would go down to the 4th floor. And I'd go, okay, I want to see Chico and the Man. Because this is before the internet, right? You couldn't find everything on your phone, right? I'd been waiting to watch an episode of Chico and the Man for 22 years, you know? This 1994. None of this exists on there's no internet. So I go down and I'm like, okay, I got a hit list. And there's like one chick behind the thing there. And they're the Museum of Television and Radio. Yes. So I'm like, I want to see an episode of Chico and the Man. Yeah. And I want Monday Night Football. I want to see the halftime. I want to see the opening. I want to see the halftime of Monday Night Football from the 70s with Howard Cosell. And she goes, we don't have that.
What?
And I go, why not? She's like, I don't know. We got some of the stuff from the 90s or something. I go, no, I want Howard Cosell, Monday Night Football. Yes. Like, no. We don't got that. I'm like, what kind of museum are you running here? You have your television and radio museum. You don't have Howard Cosell on Monday Night Football? Like, no, we do not.
Wow, you know what else is real disappointing? Go to the Basketball Hall of Fame. They don't have anything for Jordan. It's the worst. The Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going and I called Shaq. I said, hey, Shaq, I'm going to the Basketball Hall of Fame. He goes, that shit is trash.
This is trash.
He goes, he's like, man, that shit is trash. Wait till you get there. Shit is garbage. I was like, and I went there and I said, it is trash. He's like, I told you.
Why? Why is it trash? Why can't
it's just there's no Jordan. I think something they had I said, where's Michael Jordan? I think it was they had an argument or something. I go, you gotta have Jordan. What is this? And the Kobe, they had a little thing for Kobe. I said, where are the highlights? I'm sorry, the Basketball Hall of Fame is trash. I was very disappointed. No Dr. J.
You didn't go to the Danny Ainge room?
No. I did go. They did have footage of old white basketball players bounce passing all damn day.
Wearing belts.
19
shiny shorts.
They didn't have, it was like footage of old. It was so bad. It's bad.
People figured out that in basketball, you really don't need a dress belt. You know, they didn't figure it out for about 41 years. Like, you don't really need a belt. And I think they figured it out in baseball too. You don't really need a belt.
You
don't need a belt.
That nylon belt.
It sticks to you, the pants.
Football had belts. Basketball, everyone had a belt. No one's got belts anymore. Yeah, so no good.
It's oof.
So
like the television, disappointing. Yeah, same thing.
Right.
Kyle Dunnigan. Talk about underrated.
Godfrey.
That guy, talk about underrated. This dude, funny as shit.
Oh yeah.
Godfrey?
What? Very funny.
You know what?
Very funny.
I've told everyone I know,
Supremely
and
funny.
I got tired of arguing with them, and I stopped.
Supremely funny.
I ran out of wind. Sorry,
we worked at the Cellar for years, man.
I appreciate it.
Me and
I
Tom.
know. I've known Godfrey
Since
I won't say
98.
how old we are, but
What's that
Yeah,
in
well-
your hand? Come on now.
oh my God,
John
that's
Lennon
a deep
joke?
track.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
What's your John Lennon joke?
I just say
what's that?
this is a song John Lennon wrote right before he died, and then I go, "What's that in your hand?" And then the audience is like horrified. That's the whole thing.
All right, is it less or more tasteful than my joke about
Go ahead,
a
give me one.
crooner
Oh, I didn't know you had
that
that.
was killed?
Sam Cooke.
Yeah. Oh no, Sam Cooke was killed.
It was nasty too.
Do you know that story?
I saw the doc.
Oh, you saw the doc? Yeah, I did too.
And, he wanted to have his own record label. Mm-hmm. And they were like, no, you cannot. And Sammy Davis Jr. had to call him and say, dude, you need to not do that. Because, he was linked to the mob. Sammy Davis said, and Sammy's like, Sam Cooke was like, no, dude, I'm going to have my own label. We should keep our own masters. He goes, I'm telling you, it's not good, man. And then he said, I don't give a shit. And then all of a sudden, he meet these two women in this motel, and all of a sudden he gets offed.
Yeah, we'll put a little more.
Put
meat
more
on
on
that
there.
bone.
Put meat on there. Go ahead.
I'll first tell you my distasteful joke, which I've told
Okay, go ahead.
recently on the show. Marvin Gaye's last words. What's going on? Because when your dad shoots you,
Or when he got hit,
your last
make me
word.
want to holler.
His dad was a cross-dresser who shot him to death. So that
Marvin Sr.
Yeah, Marvin Sr.
Cross-dresser. I
Oh
didn't know
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know his dad was cross-dressing.
Oh,
His dad was a
Never heard that.
cross-dresser, and so was OJ's dad.
What?
I wish my dad was a cross-dresser. I think that catapults you towards success.
Did OJ's dad wear a blonde wig?
OJ's dad was gay and cross-dressed.
Oh, that's right. He caught his dad. Yes, right.
All right. So what were we talking about? Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke, go ahead.
Sam Cooke was in L.A. Sam Cooke liked to sort of flash money around. Sam Cooke was like at a club, like a nightclub, sort of with a bundle of money. The guys he was with, it's always the Jewish managers going like, put that shit back in your pocket.
What are you doing, Sammy?
You're gonna attract some bad elements. Sam liked the ladies. Sam brought a lady home back to the apartment or back to the hotel. The chick was only there trying to rip his money off because she saw the money and met him up with him. And there was a weird thing where they had like the old sort of pimp, I don't know, what's the female pimp is, they should call them
like the
pimpettes.
madam or
the
something
madam.
like
The madam would go to like the club, like the old madam with the 23-year-old hottie and go, hey, that guy's waving around cash over there. Go over there.
Okay.
And they'd go over there and sit down and have some drinks. And then at some point they'd go, hey, we're going to come back up to the place. And they'd go back up to the place. And then she'd bang him and then rip him off. And so she ripped him off and she took off with the madam. And then Sam comes running out, like either naked or in his boxer shorts or something, comes running out, sort of to the front desk.
I heard wearing nothing but like a shoe.
Wearing a shoe.
That's the sound of the
Playing-
man
working on the chain gang. Oh, don't you know? All right. So we could do others.
Wait, a Saturday night and I ain't got nobody.
I got somebody.
And I just got paid. Hey,
How I wish I had someone
someone to talk to.
I'm in an awful way.
How about
Remember
this
the
one?
Frankenstein line in that?
Oh, no.
Another fella told me he had a sister that looked so fine. Instead of being my deliverance, she had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. That's a
How
good.
about this?
That's a good line.
Don't know
right?
much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science books. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know if you love me too. What a wonderful world this could be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. But maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me.
All right, wait a second. Hold on. Are you, as a black man, offended by James Taylor's rendition of that song?
What? Isn't most white people's songs renditions of black people?
Yeah, but he whited the shit out of this song.
Well, James Taylor's a very white man, and he stays in his white man lane.
But he took a great black man song.
Don't know much about history.
I mean, you can find it, Dawson,
Don't
but
know
it's the
much
one.
about biology.
Isn't there a
That was my
Garfunkel one
major.
that's even whiter?
There's be a Simon and Garfunkel or Garfunkel version of that could
Really?
be wider.
James Taylor is in that. It's James Taylor, Simon Garfunkel.
Oh, you mean like it? Don't
and
know
it's-
much about biology. Don't know
You
much
can find it.
about history.
It's pretty
But
good.
I do.
Oh, let me tell you one.
It's a good one that a white dude.
I'll tell you. I'm
We're
gonna bring Whitey back and Sam Cooke.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Cat Stevens.
Okay. Cat is the cat in the cradle? No, that's not him, right?
No.
That's not. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Cat Stevens turns into a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did Another Saturday Night.
Oh, what does it sound
He
like?
did a Calypso Another Saturday Night that you just brought up.
Okay, let's hear
You
it.
don't know that one?
Not the Cat Stevens one.
You're
no.
gonna know it. I know your range, Godfrey. Oh, then we got to ask you guys about Judge Ito.
Yeah, he should have been like, he's in an awful, I said, rage.
I think he's in an awful way.
An awful way, I'm sorry.
But that's all right. But listen, if you're going to remake a song, don't make the song the same.
Okay,
make
it
version
different.
of the song.
Well, here's one. Here's a
Cat
dope
did.
one. Here's
Yeah.
a dope one that a white man made. I shot the sheriff. I'm sorry, Eric Clapton. That shit is fire.
Oh, you like that song?
What? The way he made it was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't get
And then
his-
EPMD, the
I don't-
rap group, used that beat.
I don't get his legal strategy in that song. He goes, I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. It's like, well, no one's accusing you of shooting the deputy.
Right.
We'll look into it now. But by the way, shooting the sheriff is enough.
Doesn't
in
make
this,
it okay.
in this
Deputy.
county to get you
Forget his
locked up.
assistant.
Yeah, like I don't. What does that mean? Well, who? No
They
one
played it,
accused
I
you of
shot the
shooting.
sheriff.
No one accused him of shooting the deputy.
Did you like the song? The beat, though? The beat was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to sing like Marley, trying to be reggae, but I'm like,
that's too.
but the beat is
that's a
sick.
bridge too far for me. I don't think.
Yeah?
I don't. I
You
don't
didn't like
think
that
he
one?
should do that. Yeah.
You don't think he should
But
do that?
but on the other direction,
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz doing American Woman pissed me off.
That
too,
pissed
'cause
you off?
I didn't like it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I loved it. Why did you like it?
I don't like the song in the first place.
Oh, you just don't like that song?
Nah, I don't.
Get
like
away
that.
from me!
I don't like that song.
American Woman.
Elvis Hound Dog is a good remake. Elvis Hound Dog.
Yeah.
Of my Big Mama Thornton's?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
I like Elvis the person a lot.
Hold on. So Sam Cooke,
No.
Sam Cooke runs down, chasing the bitch who stole his money naked, gets to the lobby, and the night clerk chick just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Wow.
Because she just sees a naked black guy's pissed off.
Dick out and
and
shit.
his dick out and shit.
Dick out. She go, I got something black and long, too.
And
They're
then
playing chicken drunk.
gay chicken. And then she gets up on the stand because there's a trial. This is a big deal. And Sam Cooke's a big deal. And someone just shot him dead. And they get up on trial, and she's not even
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they
remorseful
were in a
about it. She's
hotel
just
room.
like, I shot him.
I
What are
thought
you
they
gonna do?
set him up. I thought they set him
No,
up.
he
My bad.
come running down.
Lobby.
Running down butt naked. Is that the story they tell? Or is it facts? We don't know. Still a mystery? Because they said in the documentary, didn't they come to his hotel or something?
They came to his room.
It was an Asian
she
woman
ripped
and a
him
black
off. She
woman, I
ripped
thought.
him off,
Okay.
and he chased him out naked. and then he got shot dead by the night clerk. But it turns out like the night manager was also kind of in on the whole thing, because that's the hotel where they would bring all the Johns and set them up. So it becomes a little suspect as to why she shot. What was she in on it? She trying to stop him from catching her? Whatever it was. But it was back when you could shoot a black guy, and it just wasn't a thing.
And they didn't really do much investigation into it.
They didn't do much. And
That's
they didn't
called
really care.
that's called like now.
Yeah. What was the story? I can't. Maybe Dawson has it.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
I think that was
She
it.
got up on the stand and she was kind of blasé about the whole.
So it was set up,
thing.
I think.
Yeah, he was set up, but
I think
as per usual, if the black guy had listened to the Jewish man at the nightclub, we wouldn't be here right
listened to
now.
the black Jewish man, Sam Davis.
Sammy Davis.
Come on, man. It's not worth it, babe.
What was his theme song?
Beretta.
You like Tambourine Man.
Beretta.
That's right.
Don't go to bed with the price on your head. No, ho, ho. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah. Don't do it. Ha. So keep your eye on the sparrow. When the going gets narrow. Don't do it. Don't do it.
We should go on the fucking
Where can
road.
I go where the cold winds don't blow now? Wow, 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 wow. Ow! Shit!
Come on now. Woo! Oh, man, let me tell you something. You can fuck all the 28-year-olds you want, Godfrey. You're never going to have that moment. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, old man? Who? Woo! You know, there's nothing to talk about. All you do is fuck.
And there's like
no theme songs.
Robert Blake, man.
Oh, man.
What did he play on the Little Rascals?
He was one of them. I don't
Mickey.
I interviewed that guy.
How was it?
Yeah, it was dark. It was dark.
Really? He's an angry man, huh?
Oh, I interviewed him in Culver City. Culver City, where our studio was, Westwood One was next to this old Culver City was dark and dank and scary. This is in the 90s. It's been all gentrified and picked up now. It was not that. But the old studios, the Culver studios were probably where they shot all the
Berettas and stuff?
No, all the our gangs.
Wow.
Oh, they shot all that stuff. And he was just looking at this old hotel, and he was like, I used to have to stay up there. He was morose, depressed, and dark. He was a really dark, demon-y dude.
Wow.
And so... and he was telling me about his parents, his mom, like forced him into that. He didn't want any part of show business or whatever.
Wow.
Whatever it was, when that guy left, I was like, man, that's dark. That guy felt really dark to me. And then, 10 years later, when he shot his wife in front of Barone's or whatever, I was like, oh, that feels like that guy.
Right.
It made sense.
When he was
to
on
me.
CNN, he had this little cut off. He was like this. He was just yelling and screaming at everybody. It was weird. He was like in Beretta.
Yeah. You know what? It's fun. It's fun. It's interesting when you kill people, though.
Really?
Because we immediately start looking into, like, who is that person? It's like, well, she used to, like, take naked pictures and sell it to guys and then extort them and stuff. And it's like, oh, all right.
It matches.
Do we really need her? You know what I mean?
He had the weirdest alibi for shooting his wife. His alibi was, I had to go back to Vitello's to get my gun.
Right.
It's a weird alibi for...
Wow.
Right.
That was his alibi to go get a gun. Weird.
That Vitello's is directly across the street from the Two Roads Theater where I started doing sketch comedy, and I used to stand in front of that place at 6 o'clock handing out flyers to people that were going into Vitello's. I was like, when you finish at like 7:30, come across the street and watch our show. Here's a flyer, like a coupon for like $3 off. Nobody ever showed up, but I used to stand in front of that place and hand out flyers.
You ever see the movie Money Train when he's the Money Train guy? Robert Blake. It's Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
I remember that.
Train is coming, baby. Train is coming now. Train is coming.
I can't help you with this one.
I know. And it was like Robert Blake is the mayor of the city going,
I do remember.
You better not touch my train. It has money on there, you know.
Money Blake's
train.
dead, right?
He's dead. He finally died. No, he finally died.
Yeah, okay. But he's
he died in 2023.
He's a weird, deep, sad, broken guy. But also, the woman he shot was weird and dark and up to weirdness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who else was she exploiting? She was like sending naked pictures to like Fernando Lamas Jr. or something.
Fernando
Like,
Lamas?
no, I mean, it was somebody you've heard of. And extorting, I don't know if it was extorting, but getting money from that person for, snatch shots way before it was in vogue. There was another famous person that was involved with her little ring of taking pictures. And it was like a junior. It was like the child of a celebrity.
Brando.
Christian Brando.
Oh, Brad?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to color myself right.
Yeah. Wow.
She was extorting Christian Brando.
Damn.
Christian Brando, who shot his sister's boyfriend too and killed him.
Oh, right.
Wow, man. It keeps going, doesn't it?
There's not a lot of murder stories like that nowadays. It's not as good as
It's not as good.
Not as good as
we had
like,
Sam Cooke's dad in a skirt shooting him dead.
Yeah, man. We had all these great murder.
I mean, Marvin Gaye. We had Sam Cooke getting shot by the night. Yeah, with Bill Cosby's son. I mean, there was a lot of stuff.
Whoa!
Yeah, and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So what was her deal? She was having
She was
relationships.
obsessed with celebrities. She had a history of pursuing celebrities. I mean, Robert Blake was her 10th husband.
Her 10th
what?
husband.
Yeah.
10th husband. Damn. That she killed?
She wasn't. I didn't find her attractive enough to pull this off.
What does she look like?
Yeah.
She didn't look like you'd think she would look if this was her business.
Really?
You know what I mean?
She
10
ugly?
she
10 husbands.
Yeah, but she was
Damn.
obsessed with celebrities. She said it made you feel better than other people being around celebrities. She first began pursuing Jerry Lee Lewis.
Wow.
Great balls.
They
of fire.
eventually met, and they became close. And she became close friends with Jerry's sister. Then she claimed that the daughter she gave birth to was Jerry's child, although DNA tests disproved that. Then she pursued other celebrities, including Dean Martin, Frankie Valli, Gary Busey.
Whoa.
And then Christian Brando.
Is Christian Brando still alive?
Yeah, I don't know.
He died in 2008.
Damn, he died.
He died?
Yeah, 2008.
Is that her?
2008. He
Yeah.
couldn't have been
Of
that
pneumonia.
old.
No, he was 49.
Oh,
That's young.
everything's a tragedy. Kyle, you don't have kids, right?
I have an audio issue. Hold on, one's the problem.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Kyle, I'm just going to answer for him. Kyle doesn't have kids.
The other kids, me neither.
Godfrey doesn't have
I heard
any.
that.
I have nothing.
Right?
I have nothing.
I'm back.
And I'm not a
No kids for me, no.
no kids, and I'm not a big enough celebrity to fuck up my kids. I'm just big enough to kind of keep them
You have
good.
two?
Yeah, but I'm not big enough to fuck them up. So that's
okay.
good because man, celebrity kids, holy shit!
Have you seen? Oh, I guess has anybody seen the Nickelodeon thing?
I've heard tale of it.
I
should
saw
say.
the whole thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's bad.
Well,
It's bad.
Well, Bill Maher just did a whole thing on it too.
Yeah. Can we just agree? Like people, you ask someone who works around animals, you go, why? And they go, because I love animals. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let me apply that to kids. You know what I mean? Because you shouldn't want to be anywhere near kids because kids are fucking dumb and annoying and they don't contribute and all they do is take.
Right.
And you should have a certain degree of tolerance for your own kids, but you sure as fuck shouldn't be wanting to be around other kids. And if you really want to be around kids, maybe there's something that runs a little deeper. You know what I mean? When you're building a Ferris wheel in your backyard and you got a You got a still that's cooking up Jesus juice in the back, and you got a deadbolt on your bedroom door. You know what I mean? It's like maybe you just shouldn't be excited about being around kids. If you shouldn't want to work with kids, and again, do my I love animals thing. Well, you love kids. That's why you're around kids.
What is the new label for pedophiles now?
Oh, there's
what's the new one where they're trying to have rights?
Minor attracted.
Lord have mercy.
We're making a new nice word for everything.
I think it should be minority attracted. Treat us
Minor
better.
attracted. Oh, really? That sounds all right.
Minor attracted.
You know who got fucked in the naming?
Oh, when you said who got fucked, I was
sorry.
like in the name.
Right after Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
She got a disease.
Oh, she has the stiff disease.
Stiff person's disease.
Yeah,
that's not a nuanced, nice name.
What is it called? Let's get tech. She has stiff. She can't.
But we give a nice title, like I said, we call it Crohn's disease. We don't call it shits themselves at work disease. We call it Crohn's disease because we're trying to be nice.
So it's
stiff person disease. It should be called something other than
flexibly
stiff person.
challenged.
Yeah, something.
Or who discovered it? Give it the name of that person that discovered, like Anderson syndrome.
Dr. Anderson.
Right, Anderson syndrome.
Yeah, like they did with Jacuzzi.
Was that a person, right? Jacuzzi?
Yeah, they named it after a guy.
Not Bob Cousy, no?
No, Bob Cousy.
I know Bob Cousy.
I know. He had belts in his shorts. It was
one of the greatest.
There's a whole wing for Bob Cousy over at the NBA Museum. All right, we'll take a break. We got, what do we got? We got work to do. All right, we got some news. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come right back. Magic Spoon. My New Year's resolution was to cut back on sugar and add a little more protein to my diet. Stay on track with my fitness goals. Well, there's good news. Magic Spoon makes that easier and more delicious than ever. They have a variety pack of 4 flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter, which I happen to enjoy the most. This pack has 0 grams of sugar, high protein, 4 to 5 grams of net carbs, only 140 calories per serving. They're keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, and soy-free. And while they're all good, I'm a sucker for the peanut butter flavor. And for those of us who've been going without cereal for a while because it was too carby and too sugary, this is a beautiful alternative. So go to magicspoon.com/Adam, grab a variety pack, and try it out today. And be sure to use the promo code Adam at checkout for $5 off your order. If you want some cereal and you've been doing without, Magic Spoon's your answer. Right, Dawson?
Go to magicspoon.com/Adam to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code Adam at checkout to save $5 off your order. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, start your day off right with a delicious bowl of high-protein cereal at magicspoon.com/Adam. And use the code Adam to save $5 off. May 12th, Birchum's back.
You're welcome, ladies.
Here's a sneak preview of the new animated show from Adam Carolla and the Daily Wire.
I don't know what you're talking about, but then again, I never know what you're talking about. You wokesters are always making up words. Latinx, divisive, it's divisive.
No, intersectionality has nothing to do with traffic. No, you don't have to be pregnant to be a birthing person. No, BIPOC is not a dead rapper.
Subscribe now at dailywire.com and tell a friend before the premiere of Mr. Birchum on May 12th. Now back to the Adam Carolla Show.
Well, it's an embarrassment of riches with Godfrey over here and Kyle Dunnigan over there.
Thank you.
You guys have earned some plugs.
Awesome.
And not the Mr. T Mohawk plug. Actual dates. Godfrey's going to be at the Addison Improv in Texas. Great club. That'll be May 2nd to the 4th, and then Phoenix Stand-Up Live, May 9th through the 11th, and then Helium Comedy Club, May 24th to the 26th. That's important. GodfreyLive.com is where you go for all the live dates, and also Kyle. Oh, Unfrosted. You're going to be in Unfrosted. I forgot about that. And Birchum as well. That's coming up.
Walter Cronkite.
Oh, and Johnny Carson, right?
Yeah.
So how did
I'm not recognizable in either roles.
How did it work?
Heavy makeup. Seinfeld just had seen my stuff online, and he just contacted me, and then I started doing the table reads. I was reading like 12 parts.
Nice.
And then he just gave me 2 of them.
Wow.
That's so
I didn't
great.
audition. If I auditioned, it would have.
But you did 12. Give him 1 or 2. Jesus Christ.
What did Cronkite? What's your Cronkite sound like?
Here we go.
Boy, he talks like this. I'm trying to think of a line.
And that's the way it is. December,
that's the way it is, and that's the way it is.
He was like, "That's the way it is." December
the Post Cereal
14th.
Company has come up with a new Pop-Tart pastry dish. Boy, I'm out of practice.
Do your Carson.
Well, my Carson, it's I did like sort of a
Nice.
it's sort of Dana Carvey's Carson, but a little more calm,
I'm trying very hard not to do Dana Carvey.
Right.
Just more straight.
Yeah.
What's
That's
the
awesome.
best Pop-Tart? We now have to see
Strawberry.
a rundown. I agree with you. I don't.
Strawberry unfrosted.
I don't get the chocolate
Me neither.
Pop-Tarts. I don't get when things move into chocolate from fruit. Like I like I don't know. Sometimes there's like granola and it's got chocolate in it or something like that. And it's like I don't like chocolate.
Didn't I say that?
Trail mix.
I don't like chocolate. You know what? I know it drives me nuts when I talk to people. They did a fucking ranking once many years ago, and they did a pie ranking. They did a fucking pie ranking, and the pie power rankings. You can argue, fine, but you gotta have pumpkin up there, you gotta have lemon meringue up there, you gotta have peach, especially fresh in-season peach is fucking awesome. Maybe you want to put cherry on there. This bitch put chocolate pie at the top.
damn.
Chocolate pie
At the top?
It's a pie tin with pudding in it. Right, Bill? Bill, pudding.
Oh, yeah, yes. What are you doing? Putting in the pie. You're not supposed to put the pudding in the pie.
Bill.
You put the pudding is supposed to be by itself, not in the pie. How are you going to have crust and the pie? See, here is the problem. Pudding is supposed to be in the bowl or in the glass.
bowl,
it's
in a
never
glass.
in the pie. So put the pudding in the pie. Can't be pudding pie or pie with the pudding.
Pudding is like it's like a martini glass for
That's the way
dessert.
it is.
Exactly.
It's a martini glass for children. It is. It's a pudding glass.
I did not know that.
Oh yes, yes. But there was a pie ranking. It was like 20 years ago. I was like, no. It
I
was
can't
like,
believe
it was
that's
like,
I didn't know. That's embarrassing.
it was like 11 years ago. I know because I went on a scathing, insane, out of my mind rant that this bitch put chocolate pie. Okay, you know how you make chocolate pie? You get a frozen pie tin and one with the crust in it, a frozen crust, and you thaw it out, and then you make pudding, and you put pudding in it. It's not fucking pie. It's not pie.
Here, I have an updated list. This is from 2023.
Better be Apple
This
on
is
that
USA Today. The best Thanksgiving pies ranked.
Okay, well, first things first. The best dessert is apple pie a la mode.
Bomb.
Heated up
Bomb.
apple pie, put the ice cream on top, let
Bomb.
it melt down. Do it with a spoon if you
Bomb.
dare. It doesn't get better.
Bomb.
Right.
Sorry.
Bomb.
All right, let's do the
Apple
top
pie
five.
wins.
Number 5, key lime pie.
Not bad.
No,
Not bad.
This is USA
I don't like
Today.
lime in my no.
It's
No,
not
it's
bad.
all right.
The crust is good.
No, it's not top five. Graham
Not top five.
cracker.
Yeah, not bad.
Number 4, pecan pie. Pecan pie.
Okay.
That's good.
Pecan. I'm not-
Number
pretty
3 is
good.
pumpkin pie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
like
should be
pumpkin
one.
pie.
USA Today.
I like pumpkin
I would
pie.
put
Hey,
that
brothers,
one.
hold on. Let me do something culturally insensitive.
Okay.
We don't need the sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato?
We got pumpkin.
Pumpkin and sweet potato kind
We
of
got
similar.
pumpkin. We don't
well,
need
I don't
your
know. It
input
depends
with
on who.
that.
It
A lot
depends
of soul
on whose
food
mama's
with the
cooking
sweet
that. Boy.
potato. We got pumpkin.
I don't know
We
about that,
need
boy.
your
You better
sweet
watch
potato,
yourself, boy.
brother.
I'm gonna
Take
tell you
it
this
back.
right now.
Take it back to
hey,
the
I'm
hood.
back. I'm back up and kiss
Fake us
myself.
out.
That's what I know.
We have pumpkin pie.
Kyle, I don't know, but whatever I play, it's got to be funky.
Contribute something else to our cuisine. But I know it's soul food.
It should
we
be
don't want
sweet
it.
potato, comma, pumpkin, depending, because some people can't tell the difference.
We have pumpkin
We
pie.
have pumpkin
we
pie.
don't need
we have
sweet
Simon
potato.
and Garfunkel singing.
Yeah, we don't need
Wonderful.
you here. That's what I'm saying. All right, what's number 2?
Number 2,
Wait, do we want to guess? Do we want to guess?
you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. But if you have something
apples
better,
got one of those.
Rhubarb.
All right,
rhubarb.
here's a deep cut. Now, this is Thanksgiving, right?
This is their Thanksgiving pies ranked from USA
You know what's a
Today
weird-ass
last
one?
year.
Minced meat.
That's a weird pie.
Is that on there?
No.
Too weird.
Peanut butter pie is number 2.
Fuck out of here. What is all this
Today.
diarrhea in a
Just
crust
peanut butter
shit
pie is
for?
number 2.
What's all this diarrhea in a crust shit for, man?
And the number 1 pie for Thanksgiving from USA Today. Any pie with chocolate in it.
Oh,
Are you serious?
List hasn't been updated.
No, they did not say that.
I'm serious. It
I
says
feel
number
like-
1, any pie with
Come on,
chocolate
man.
in it.
Here's what I feel like. I feel like there's certain entities that were put here and constructed simply to fuck with me.
Yes.
I feel like USA Today, Rolling Stone magazine, and Gavin Newsom were all created because some power in the heavens went, what's going to annoy Adam Carolla the most? Like, what would be the worst thing that ever happened to Adam Carolla? He will live in a state that is run by Gavin Newsom. He will disagree with every single thing that comes out of Gavin Newsom's mouth, and every single thing in USA Today is prints, and everything Rolling Stone prints. He will disagree with all of it, and will do it just to piss off Adam. The pie with chocolate. First off, it's chocolate cake. There is no pie with chocolate.
That's
what do you
right.
mean anything with chocolate in
pie
it?
does not
And
belong
by
in
the
the
way,
same
do we
sentence.
not get enough chocolate? Can we not source chocolate? I can't find chocolate in this man's country. Like, there's chocolate's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It has nothing to do with Thanksgiving either. You can have chocolate whenever you want. And by the way, the peanut butter pie, that's called a peanut butter cup, you douche. It already exists, and we got a fucking fill of them during Halloween. We don't need you fucking input on this.
Keep going!
You better find this article from 11 years ago, Dawson. This bitch probably wrote for the Rolling Stone or USA Today or some other publication.
Did you
sure
mark
to
that,
piss me off.
Dawson, as rant of the year?
That was a good rant.
angry.
Yeah, your
I'm
chair
angry.
was shaking. Holy
You got,
shit.
and thankfully you agree
I agree.
in the pies.
The pie,
right?
that shit is trash. That list is bullshit.
Honestly, if I didn't agree, I wouldn't say anything because of your emotional
Vitriol.
state right now.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd be
But
scared.
it was trash,
me
though.
on a
That
spiral.
list was trash. Peanut butter pie. That's fuck. Come on, man. Fuck outta
What's
here.
in a peanut butter pie besides peanut butter? It's I've never had that.
It's a
Peanut butter.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
What's the top
on
cake?
steroids.
Cherry cake? The fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right. Fuck these people.
All right.
Reese's got it down.
Reese's got it down.
Reese's got it down. They got it down. Period. Nothing's fucking with Reese's, man.
There's nothing better than peanut butter.
But
and you know who
It has to,
you know who agrees with me on peanut butter? All of nature. Because anytime you bait a trap, you do it with peanut butter. You could be trying to bait a rat trap. You could
Very
try to
true.
catch a raccoon.
Very
There
true.
could be a skunk or whatever. And everyone just goes, peanut butter. No one ever says celery. They
No.
just go, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter will catch vermin. It'll catch a 9-year-old child.
Whoa.
It'll catch an adult male.
Whoa.
I'm getting a job at Nickelodeon, bro.
Whoa.
I'm just
I think you have to
saying,
use chocolate for the job.
I'm saying peanut butter can be bait. You can catch a bass with peanut butter, like if you could keep it on the hook. I mean, every one of God's creatures will eat peanut butter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a crossover. A carnivore or an herbivore or an omnivore
Well, they get peanut
will all
butter.
eat peanut
Peanut butter, man.
Great
There's
equalizer.
nobody who won't eat peanut butter.
Thank you, George Washington Carver.
Except for some pussy-ass kid in Santa Monica with a
weak
fucking
white.
made-up allergy. But other than that,
Thank
everyone
you.
will
George
eat
Washington
peanut butter.
Carver, black man, scientist, peanut butter.
I hate to get
Peanut.
into this with you.
I know.
He didn't invent it.
That was yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't invent
You
peanut
think
butter.
it's Jimmy Jiffy?
No, it was Ambrose Straub.
Man, fuck out of here.
Or
It's Ambrose
everybody
Straub.
with teeth who had a peanut in their mouth.
That's true. That's true.
and a little saliva.
Everyone who didn't swallow the peanut whole
Whoa,
essentially made peanut butter.
Kept it in their mouth.
Yes.
Yo, pause.
There's controversy about who invented peanut butter.
Ain't no controversy.
but-
during February there isn't.
There is controversy, but everybody seems to agree within research that it was not George Washington.
not
Carver.
George
It is
Washington.
George Washington Carver.
It is not.
He discovered, I'm going to tell you this right now. Of course, you don't want to give the black man his due. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to stand on this hill.
My great-grandfather invented
Oh,
mayonnaise.
here comes your
invented
goddamn
mayonnaise.
great-grandfather. Okay.
That's our white invention.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to call a couple of hard pipe hitting.
I had a French relative that invented Dijonnaise. He was a white guy who
Dijonnaise?
invented putting Dijon mustard with mayonnaise.
Nah, Deion Sanders.
Dijonnaise Sanders. What would be the best name for black kids?
For black kids?
I think Nutella would be good.
Nutella? Hell no. Nutella sounds Italian.
Nutella would be good. Nutella Jackson.
No, that sounds like
a good
Nutella
name for a black
family. Yeah,
kid.
that's the Nutella
All
family.
right, well, how about Dijonnaise? Wouldn't
Dijonnaise, Dijonnaise. You have to put a little
Dijonnaise.
Right, you have to put an apostrophe right there, Dijonnaise, and a little accent on there. Dijonnaise Jackson, running back. The boy, he averages about 100 yards a game. Dijonnaise Jackson. Oh, wait, hold on. There he is. Dijonnaise Jackson. Right there. It might be mustard. Who knows? But he's a hot dog as he goes into the end zone. Fourth quarter. 2 seconds left. Dijonnaise.
Marshmallow Fluff would be a gay black guy.
Marshmallow Fluff would be a white dude.
That's a prison name for a
Marshmallow
gay black man.
Fluff would be a white dude.
All right, a gay white guy.
A gay
in
white
prison.
thing that can box.
All right. Hot Pockets is a black kid who rips off a lot of
Hot
stuff.
Pockets would be a Latin dude.
Oh,
Hot Bucket.
Okay. All right.
And he would always go, Hot Bucket. Hot Bucket. And then Hot Poquito would be his smaller friend.
Then
No?
we got the Soviet bloc guy, Chex Mix. He'd be Soviet. I'm just coming up with foods that would
for black dudes.
fit names. Yeah.
Okay. What else? What else you got? What other food you got? Come on, man.
All right, let's see. Oh, the guy who ran the plantation would be called Miracle Whip.
That's pretty funny.
That's tough.
I ain't gonna front.
That's too
pretty
much.
funny. No,
All
Miracle
right.
Whip is funny.
Okay. How do
Miracle-
they spell Dijonnaise?
How about this one?
No.
And the black dude that escapes is called Black and Decker. Fucking
Okay.
Dex is fucking.
Good name for like a cute Latino chick would be Sriracha.
Sriracha.
I
Okay.
would watch that. Like Sriracha Sanchez sounds
And
like
she's
a
always
hot-
going.
Yeah, she's got castanets.
That's it. Castanets.
Castanets.
Castanets or whatever.
How do they spell Dijonnaise?
Dijon, Dijon, and then Naise. So it's just split.
All right, it's got to be somebody named their kid Dijonnaise.
Dijonnaise. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of crazy names. You just got. Well, you know what you do.
I mean, is Dijonnaise much crazier than Your Majesty? You know what I
there's Your
mean?
Majesty.
How
No.
far away is Dijonnaise from Your Majesty?
All you got to do is let's just watch the combines in the NFL, and the Dijonnaise is going to pop up.
Soon enough, right?
Doing the 40. Dijonnaise on the line, 4-2 flat.
4-2.
Dijonnaise.
4-2, a combine record.
And you know, guys are like this. All right, Jeanne. Yeah, boy. Yeah, DJ. Yeah. You know what time it is. Woo, boy. That's right. And then they interview him and say, why they call you Dijonnaise? Oh, man, hey, man, it's just something my mom used to call me, man. They like Dijonnaise mustard and everything. And so I was like, man, I love Dijonnaise. So that's what, she's going to call me. That's my nickname. That's my nickname. That's my nickname.
All right. You know what the best white person sports name is?
Okay, what is
This
it?
is a woman.
White sports name for a woman.
Downhill skier Peekaboo Street.
That's her name?
Peekaboo Street. That's a fucking that's a solid name.
Peekaboo Street.
And Street's a good last name, too.
Yeah.
Her real name is probably Julianne or whatever, but her name is
That's her
Peekaboo
name.
Street. Her name is
Yeah, that's a real name.
on her birth certificate it says
I mean, it
Peekaboo
doesn't-
Street?
Her
No.
wiki doesn't have a. Yeah, but it's not spelled like peekaboo. It's Picabo.
Peekaboo Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not a nickname. That's her real name, Peekaboo Street.
It's like Pia Zadora.
Oh wait. So it says.
Oh, wait.
So let's see. Her parents are de-enrolled. Her brother her parents decided to let her choose her own name when she was old enough.
All
The
right.
first years of her life, she was just called baby girl or little girl. So she didn't have a name until.
What the hell?
All right, now hold on a second. They got to put something on the birth certificate.
Peekaboo. What?
I will be right at some point with this. Man, don't think your computer's enough to defeat me. Your computer's not enough to defeat
This
me.
is like
just
a
baby
game
girl.
of chess versus the
Well,
machine.
that was just her name, Peekaboo.
Right. It
but
does not
now
say.
it's a little more to it.
So Street was born in Idaho. Her parents are Dee and Roland.
Oh, wait, if she's Mormon, she might not get a birth certificate. I know some Mormons who don't get birth certificates.
Oh,
Like
she
they
Mormon.
Don't go to the hospital.
Oh, really?
And they have a baby in their house. I know,
Wait a
yeah, I know
minute.
someone.
Oh, they do the natural birth thing?
She got a
With
parent
the
named,
midwife.
got a parent named Roland Street.
Yeah.
That's fucking solid.
Nickname
Roland
is Stubby.
Roland Stubby Street, man.
Now that sounds like
Yeah, rerun.
that's rerun. Stubby Street.
So, no name on the birth certificate.
Doesn't say anything about a birth certificate or what her birth name was. It just said that she was just called baby girl or little girl for the first 2 years, and at 3 she was required to have a name in order to get a passport. So she was named after the nearby village of
Is she Mormon?
Cabo, but the Peekaboo.
Oh, Peekaboo. Maybe it was not
Does it say
Pikachu.
You know it's a good
I don't
name.
see her
Machu
being
Picchu?
Mormon in her, at least just her
Dijonay
wiki.
Street.
Dijonay Street.
Oh, that's a good name.
Dijonay Street.
That's a
name.
lockdown corner
Dijonay
right
Street.
there.
Ooh, Dijonay Street.
He's on an island.
Intercepted! Dijonay Street! Another interception!
I step in it.
Dijonay!
So Peekaboo never had a name until she was 3. I don't know. I wouldn't think that's legal, but could have been born.
Is she
at
still
home.
around?
Yeah, she's like 35 or something.
She's 53.
She's like 53.
You reversed the numbers.
No,
man. Just reverse the numbers.
I'm dyslexic.
Dyslexic, yeah.
Dyslexia, no
Yeah.
problem. Not a big deal. Just reverse the numbers.
So we never knew what her first name was because she never had a real
Peekaboo's
first name.
Downhill skier, huh?
What kind of
I
weird?
have to do a deeper dive,
that's
but
some
this is
weird
on her
hippie
wiki.
parent shit right there, right?
Sounds like it's pretty hip. I mean, her mom's a music teacher. Her dad is a stonemason.
Stonemason.
Stonemason. Damn. I thought he was like a stone
And her
cold
brother,
killer.
her brother's Roland Jr.
Roland Street, man.
Wow.
All right. Well, take a dive into that, Byron. See if we can find out if she had an actual name. I didn't know it was legal to be born and not put a name on your certificate.
That's crazy.
Only if they don't trust the government. There are families that just don't take their kids to the hospital and they don't trust the government and they just never get one until, the person has to get one.
All right. But then she needed a passport at 3.
That's weird.
Oh.
Who needs
Then
a
she would probably
passport
need a
at
birth
3? Like, where are you going?
Some family is
Yeah, we
something
got to do
else.
some digging.
We
into
gotta do
this
some
family.
digging. There's something going on there.
shady here.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the news right after this.
Yeah.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're in the business of keeping your car on the road. They offer friendly, helpful service and the parts, knowledge, and everything else you need to maintain and repair your vehicle. They've got thousands of parts and accessories in stock, either in store or online. You never have to worry if you're in a jam. They got your part. The team at O'Reilly Auto Parts can test your battery for free in or out of your car. It's nice not to have to yank that thing. If it needs to be replaced, they'll help you find the right battery for your vehicle. Need your windshield wipers replaced, brake light fixed, or quick service? They'll help you find the right parts or point you in the nearest local repair shop so you can have the pros do it. Whether you're a car aficionado or an auto novice, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are knowledgeable, helpful, and all friendly. The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things auto, do-it-yourself. And you can find out what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today, or you can give them a visit, O'ReillyAuto.com/Adam. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/Adam.
It's time to check Adam's voicemail.
Adam, it's Bud and Charlotte. Got something good for you to do before you die. Tip somebody a couple $100 and tell them they never saw you.
You can leave us a message at 888-634-1744.
Yeah, like in Pulp Fiction, Bruce Willis did that with the cab driver. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The problem with that, and they did it in No Country for Old Men
Oh, what a
as
good
well, best movie ever, But if I'm doing that with my cab driver, I'm gonna be like, listen, here's $100 now.
Right.
And if you can refrain from saying anything, a week from now, I'll give you another $100. It wouldn't be here it all is up front.
Right.
They got no incentive not to run their trap at that point. Kyle Dunnigan over there, Godfrey over here. What do we got in the news there, Max Banner?
Well, we haven't talked about
By the way,
what?
On her birth certificate, it just says baby girl. It's just she did have a birth certificate.
Wow,
I'm the information guy.
Nice.
Well, do that as Walter Cronkite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her real name on her birth certificate was baby girl.
That was really
That's
good.
the way it is.
And that's the way it is.
That's the way Pookie Boo Pocahontas Peekaboo was.
All right, what do we got?
All right, we never talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet, but they've announced the next class.
Tribe Called
I
Quest.
literally got angry just
Why?
last night.
Oh, you saw this.
No, I didn't get angry. I didn't see the list.
You're just regularly
I was
angry.
no regularly. I because somebody sent me a 1 hour and 10-minute version of UFO playing Wanderplatz or whatever that German. There was a German venue from the 80s where they filmed everyone in there. It was called Blausterplatz or something. All the bands. You know what I'm talking about, Dawson? No. All the bands would roll through there and play live, and they would film it. And it was UFO live. And I'm like, and then I sat there and I watched about 20 minutes of it. And I'm like, these fuckers aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Joan Jett is. So that it's null and void. It may be worse than the Basketball Hall of Fame without Michael Jordan in it.
You don't like Joan Jett?
No, I mean, she's in there because she's a lesbian. There's no other reason
She
to put her
was
in
cute
there.
back in the day, though. She's kind of hot.
There's no reason she should be in there in UFO, isn't? And then, Dawson, you can find it. It's blind. Oh, God, I know what they call it. Just put UFO Live 1980. It'll pop up. It's a German word. All the bands play live, and they filmed it all back in the day, and it's all up. It's all up on the internet.
Rockpalast.
Yeah, there you go, Rockpalast.
Rockpalast.
Also, when I was watching them, you can go to, I don't know, you can find Doctors in there somewhere or whatever, or Lights Out in London or something. But when I was watching them, I realized I think Spinal Tap used them as kind of a model. If you think about a lot of Spinal Tap songs that were in that first movie, and you hear the sound of UFO, you kind of go, oh, yeah, I think those guys are musicians. So they definitely would have been hip to UFO, and they couldn't make themselves really sound like the Rolling Stones or the Who or something because that's too ubiquitous. But there was, they did sound like, anyway, who's on the list? Because am I going to get angry?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Tribe Called
All
Quest.
right, let's try.
Chocolate pies at the top. Humble pies second.
Peter Frampton.
No, good. Fine. Deserves it.
We like this.
100%.
Ozzy Osbourne as a solo artist.
Fine.
I'm surprised he.
Yeah, well, as a solo artist.
Black Sabbath. Okay.
Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Foreigner.
Yeah.
A lot of hits there. Fine.
Dave Matthews Band.
All right. Fine. You're good. All right.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You okay?
Because Godfrey's here, yeah.
I leave. You can go. What the fuck was that?
Godfrey's between me and the door.
Tribe Called Quest.
Bonita Applebum. You gotta turn me on.
Yeah.
I said Bonita Applebum.
Mary J. Blige.
All right. I don't know.
They're running out of artists,
it's not
guys.
the
They
Rock
gotta
and Roll
fill it
Hall
up.
of Fame
They have
anymore.
UFOs.
Listen, they need content.
This is just the performer category. And lastly, Cher.
No, not Cher.
Okay. Here's what Cher did.
What did she do?
She sung a song called Half Breed, which you wouldn't be allowed to do today, right?
Half breed.
And she sung about gypsies, tramps, and thieves. I don't think you'd be able to write that either.
I'm a
And
half breed.
she sung about gypsies fucking in a wagon because he's like, and then at night the men would come around and then lay their money down. You know what I mean?
Man.
So she's talking about.
Can we hear it?
Oh yeah, I can hear. About a gypsy lady.
I thought she was talking about dark women.
Every song was about New Orleans and gypsy
You know,
queens.
Cher's Armenian. You know that.
Yeah, she's not gypsy.
She's Armenian.
But she ruined music.
Why?
Because she was the first person to introduce the weird auto-tune into society.
Did
it
she?
didn't exist.
Do you believe in love?
Yeah, that was like from 98, and that's when it started, and everyone went, oh, she's back. We got her back. That was 25 years ago.
Really?
25 years ago, she said, I got to come back and ruin music real quick before I retire again. And she came back and she ruined music, and she said, my work is done. And then she went back to Malibu.
Do you believe? And she didn't even
yeah.
like that song. I was talking. I saw a little interview with the lady that wrote it. There's some lady who's super rich who writes for everybody. And she goes, yeah, Cher didn't really want that song. And then that really...
Diane Warren.
That's the lady, the short-haired lady. Yeah.
All right, where'd Dawson go?
She's
I need
sold
some...
over 100 million records worldwide.
God dang.
Dawson, give me some UFO. Come on, man. Give me some live UFO.
Well, while he's looking for that, I think Cher will perform because she just performed at the iHeart Awards with Jennifer Hudson, and this is a big deal.
Oh, I did. That's true. That's
because everyone said that Jennifer Hudson went a little too hard in the paint and kind of eclipsed Cher's performance, and it was a Cher performance.
Yeah.
So here's a little bit of that.
Oh,
yeah,
she did. But she always goes kind of all the... Oh.
She went a little...
Another Chicagoan.
Oh, yeah?
Jennifer Hudson.
Best hot dog.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how she sings, though.
Yeah.
That's how. But that's normal. That's
People
what she
were
does.
upset about that.
They're upset because you're singing next to a black woman. That's how they.
Right.
That's what it's called. We're better than you at it.
That's right.
Fuck out of here.
That was your first mistake.
Said, bitch, you can't do what the fuck I do. Thank you, Cher.
Yeah. if
It's Cher's night, Godfrey. It's like going to someone's wedding and wearing white.
Cher always liked to
Kyle's
be with,
right.
Remember, Cher would always be with the Jackson 500 show. She'd always with black artists. Mm-hmm. Now, Tom Jones loved being with like Wilson Pickett. He liked the challenge. Mm-hmm. So she wanted to be soulful, and she fucked around and got the black stripe. She can't do that.
But this is like if it was my night.
Well, get Michael Bolton to sing
and
next to you.
I pulled my dick out, and then you came out on stage and pulled your giant hog out.
But what if it was cold and my shit was small that day? I'd be like,
It'd still be cold.
Shit, you win.
I'm just saying.
It could be real cold, Godfrey. Still be a problem.
All right. I'm fine with everybody,
Okay.
but UFO needs to be in there, and they need to boot somebody out.
UFO,
that person is Joan Jett.
Well, here's the thing with Cher's nomination or induction, actually, too, is because she was recently on the Kelly Clarkson show before she was even nominated, and she was talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and how she hasn't even been nominated ever.
That
and
doesn't
this
make
is what
sense.
she had to say about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's a piece of shit world.
Exactly.
The Rolling Stones and me.
That's incredible.
Right, and I'm not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wait. Are you serious?
You know what? I wouldn't be in it now if they gave me $1 million.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding you. I was about to say something else. Yes, I was about to say I'm not.
Yeah.
Right.
If you ever change your mind,
I'm never.
No,
gonna
if you
change my mind.
I have things in my
they can
career
just
like
go,
She's
you
lost
know
weight
what,
again.
themselves.
Yeah.
She looks good.
She's good.
She can sing her ass off too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she said
Why
the
does
Rock
Cher
and Roll
think she
Fame
should be in the Rock and Roll of Fame?
Why not?
Well, because they're letting in all the pop acts now.
Right.
You
Well,
wouldn't have thought
everyone's
that
dead.
8 years
They're
ago.
running out.
Well, you got
They need
UFO
content.
here, Dawson.
I don't think of her as rock and roll.
In Chicago, I can give you audio right now.
So what about Heart when Heart got inducted?
Heart's great.
They're
rock,
great.
They're great rock
awesome.
band. Yeah, that's the whole point. Put in great rock bands.
They were awesome.
UFO had a bunch of hits too, but then they weren't big enough or something. They got radio play. They definitely did.
They're
back in the day.
definitely like that 70s long-haired white guy.
Well,
all right, one
speaking
more.
of
What do we got?
Chicago,
Peter Cetera. What about him?
a Chicago landmark
What?
has been removed.
What's that? Harry Carey?
It was in the sidewalk. It was called the Rat Hole. Mm-hmm. Do you know this?
Where's this at?
Godfrey?
No, not Rat Hole, no.
So it's in Chicago's North Side neighborhood.
North Side, I'm from the North Side.
Of Roscoe Village.
I grew up in Roscoe Village. My high school's down the street, Lane Tech High School.
Yeah. So it was an imprint in the cement of a rat.
Oh.
And they left it in there, and it was affectionately called the Rat Hole. And the city had it removed because they said that the sidewalk was damaged.
I wonder what street that's on, what like intersection. Roscoe Village, like Damon, Addison, Sealy Street, School Street.
They were like paving, and the steamroller ran over the rat.
Yeah, and they kept it there, and everybody loved it.
Yeah,
and they got rid of that. Okay, that's not really a mind.
Yeah, don't we have?
I'm thinking it was a statue.
Don't we have a homeless hole over here on Pico? There's like
saw that.
A homeless family was ran over, and it's just all out there on the street. That's a landmark, right? We should celebrate
I don't
that.
know where. Do they know exactly what street? Because I would know. I lived in Roscoe Village, so it was an awesome place. Where? Go ahead.
You remember what Roscoe P. Coltrane sounded like?
Roscoe P. Coltrane. Ooh, we're gonna get the Duke boy. Looked like the Duke boys were in trouble, and Roscoe had to catch up to him. This is Roscoe P. Coltrane.
I knew you would do that. All I had to do was bring up Roscoe P. Coltrane.
You know how you always get names confused, like Pia Zadora and stuff like that? I always thought it was Roscoe Pico Train.
Roscoe Pico Train.
I did too.
Ready?
What is
Just
it?
a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves.
I don't know all these like you do.
Flattening the hills. Someday the mountain don't get them, but the law never will.
Oh,
Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Is
Just
that
a
Waylon
good
Jennings?
old boy, yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't change if they could. Robbing the system like a two modern day Robin Hood.
Are you guys with me that when the bridge is out and the guy's driving says we're going for it,
Yeah.
the passenger never protests enough?
No, never.
Because they stop and they go, the bridge is out. And then at some point he looks at the passenger and goes, we're going for it. And he stomps on it and the passenger goes, woo! And hangs on. And they never go, are you fucking nuts? I'm going to grab this steering wheel and I will steer us into that. We're no way are we going for this bridge.
Blues Brothers?
Blues Brothers did it. Smoking the Bandit did it. They would do the bridge is out, we're going for it, and they always had a guy riding shotgun that was sort of okay with the premise. Can you imagine being like on a freeway overpass and the freeway overpass is out and your buddy who was driving, like let's just say Sarah Silverman was driving and you guys were like in a Prius and she's like, I'm going for it. You'd be like, no, you're not. I'm getting out of this fucking car. I'm walking home. No, we're not going for it. No, you're not.
A Prius.
They always just go, all right, we're going for it. The person, there we go.
There's like 30 bridges out in that town too. There was so many bridges.
There are no bridges that are left in Macon. No, is it Macon?
Macon County what?
Where
Hazard County. Hazard County. Well, it's Hazard County for
yeah, I
Christ's
guess everything's a hazard there.
The Duke boys.
There's no bridges.
The Dukes of Hazard. That's exactly what it is.
They need to get Pete Buttigieg out to Hazard to fix those bridges, man.
Or just put, you're going after you can't get the Duke boys. You just put spikes on the ramps. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it.
And they don't have a ramp. They have the beginning part of the bridge, which acts like a ramp.
Right, and then you got to get it
and
over.
then you got to make the rest yourself.
The Duke boys.
Even that look, the movie Speed with
Keanu.
It's a great movie, but let's really do the math on the bus.
The jump?
They're both the same height. You have the freeway, the 105 over there, going to the 110 from LAX.
Incline?
Not really. It was just they're 90 feet away, but they're both the same height.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a bus, and somehow the front of the bus gets launched up into the sky. Like where did this come from? They're two are the same height. How is this
bus and the what?
Making it across?
Oh, the bus and
the height of there's a piece of overpass that's missing.
Right.
But they're the same height. The launch pad and the landing pad are the same height.
Oh, okay.
How is that happening?
Right.
Well, the reason you have
do we have that clip?
You have to do it that way because
movie magic.
Who would make an overpass where one thing was 2 stories higher?
Drop off.
Yeah, when or there'd be a steep downhill or uphill because it's only 80 feet away.
Don't go over 50, man. Don't go over 50.
Yes, Keanu.
Don't go over 50.
All right.
So this rat hole is it's actually on West Roscoe Street. So it gained worldwide attention in January.
I know where that is.
People have been coming to it. They've been making offerings. They fill it with coins, flowers. There's a gay marriage at the site. Like this is a beloved place in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We have I think we have the jump, by the way.
Jump?
Phony baloney.
Let's analyze this.
Tell you right now.
Oh, right.
This is gonna take me out of the movie.
But we gotta go frame by frame here.
Yeah, we need
Frame by frame.
analyzation.
There's some kind of ramp.
Okay. The brace for impact as they go off the ramp.
Oh, he grabbed her
Oh,
boobs.
how did it get up like
How's
that?
the front of the bus
did
launched
he
in
launch?
the air? And you're going from one part of a ramp to the other part of the ramp. There's no elevation change. Is what I'm saying.
Is that Sandra driving?
Sandra's driving. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They put a red dot on that. So you're right.
That's right. They made it. You cannot prematurely celebrate when you jump a bus.
Yeah, the bus went like...
They popped the wheel. Look, if Keanu was smart, he'd tell everyone to get in the back of the bus.
Then we pop.
Sorry, Godfrey.
Whoa.
But you're going to the back.
And I would have moved to the front finally.
Yeah, this is a weight transfer situation, not an ethnic issue. You understand?
If Rosa Parks was on that bus,
Sorry, Rosa. To the
everyone
back.
would die.
To the back.
Rosa, just get to the back. We ain't got time for that. We got to wait to get over the bus so that we can get to the promised land. I didn't mean to be like Eddie Murphy in the 80s, man.
Right.
Because that's how Eddie talked all the time, man. Speed, man.
Does anyone, do you know Eddie Murphy?
Yes, I do.
Is he a good dude or a horrible douchebag?
He's awesome.
Awesome.
I met him like twice, but he was really nice. He knew who I was. I was at this premiere for his film, and Eddie was standing, and I said, "Oh, hey, Mr. Murray." He goes, "Hey, Godfrey, how you doing? You know my brother Charlie." I was like, it was crazy. I have a photo with him. It's awesome. Yeah, Eddie was. I talked to him for about 25 minutes. And talking about, are you gonna make a comeback? He goes, you know, man, sometimes I want to, but then I don't. I go, cause you're scared shitless, dude. I get it. You're like the Betty Page of comedy. We're only gonna see you when you're, 20, 21. He goes, man, I say this hard. Even when I don't do stand-up, we don't do stand-up for a couple weeks. We're like, I feel a little rusty right now.
No, I'm that way. I'm like, if I don't do stand-up for 2 weeks, I'm like, Godfrey sucks. And so does Dunnigan.
That's how we feel because we do it so much.
I think the problem with him is he is a very pleasant memory of the best when we were all at a certain age and idle to whatever. Yes. And if he came back and did comedy, he would be mortal, and people would go like, the first 10 minutes were pretty good, then the middle was a little flat, you know, and then he'd be a human being. And when you're sort of deity, stay at deity. Don't come back and be mortal with the rest of us. Yeah. Be a deity. And that's what it is. Because even if his stand-up special was amazing, it still wouldn't live up to what's in everyone's head when they were 14 and influenced by him.
Yeah.
So
Eddie
that's
Murphy's
the problem.
doing stand-up. Huh?
All right, let me give you guys some plugs. Go to godfreylive.com for all his live shows coming up all over the country. And then Kyle, you can find with me, with Birchum. That'll be on the Daily Wire Plus. The first episode will be out, not behind the paywall. And then Kyle's also going to be on Unfrosted coming up. That'll be in Netflix May 3rd, so we'll look for that.
You know I got to go fund me, right?
Too. Oh, yeah. Toss that out. Sorry.
I got a GoFundMe. Yeah, because I'm funding my own special. Might as well. They're going to ask you, do it yourself. GoFundMe. Go to GoFundMe.com and look up Godfrey special. I'm funding money. I plan on shooting at the beginning of next year. So I'm trying to donations up till December. Shout out to Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas who gave me $20,000.
Wow.
Because he's a big fan. I was like, wow. Yeah. I did his podcast.
Business school.
With his, Harvard, the Harvard thing, yeah. So thanks for that. So yeah, GoFundMe. It's on my GodfreyLive.com. You can see it in the description and all that other good stuff. And
I just found it by just Googling Godfrey GoFundMe, and it's the first link.
Do it. And support a worthy cause. I'm going to be in Salt Lake City, Wise Guys, Friday and Saturday. I got 4 shows coming up there. Go to amcroll.com for all the live shows. Kyle, great job as per usual. And until next time, I'm Kroll for Kyle Dunnigan and Godfrey. No one knows his last name. And Chris Maxipata saying mahalo.